Hello farmers, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 here on Hutan Pantai. Today, I think we've got some harvesting to do in the rice fields. Let's take a look here. Yes, rice fields are sorghum. I believe that's what we got there. Yeah, it looks like it. And so we're going to get that taken care of, and maybe whatever else we can do. Maybe some contracts. Let's see if there's any good contracts. Nothing in the cell. There's a dolly. Not yet. Maybe later. So, we do need to harvest this stuff. So, I left the harvester head down there. I'll have to go pick it up down there by the logs, or the lumber mill. Lumber mill is probably pretty full by now, so we need to get that collected as well. And get that taken over to the temple. So, run down here. Grab our header, need to grab the truck and bring it down here. Probably need to go ahead and get the wool from the sheep as well. Take that delivered where we need to be, over to the spinnery. Yeah, wow, look at that. Got a lot of wood sitting there. Yep, I left this down here thinking this field would go next, but nope, not even close. Alright, yep, there we go. Alright, let's get this up there and we'll get started on, what, rice I think, maybe? Nope, rice has its own harvester. So, get this up there, get the sorghum going, and work on the rice harvester as well. Got some bales out there in the fields, gotta think about what we're going to plant for next year. Might need some more wheat. Help out with the chickies. Chickies are putting out eggs. Doing good there. So yeah, doing good. Money's coming in. Once we sell that wood, we're going to have a lot more money. Maybe enough we could get a new harvester. Boy, that would be nice. Alright, well there we go. Yeah, noodle soup, ready to go. And we dropped off some more eggs, we'll have some more noodle soup. We got the sorghum harvested, and we're harvesting the rice, and making lots of flour. So, alright, well here we go, the workers finishing up the rice field here. And I think what we're going to do is probably hop over. We need to sell some wood. We have a lot of pallets of wood, as you can see here. Yeah. Wow. 9 there, 9 there. Yes. And, okay, yeah. So there'd be room for more here. But, yeah, let's go get our trailer and get this loaded up. There we go. Oh, goodness, that was rough. Alright, let's see, where do we put our trailer? I think it's up here. There we go. Alright, we'll hook onto the trailer, run down there, pick up the wood, and go get it sold at the temple. That's going to bring in, like, I don't know, 200,000 I think. I was looking at it. Let's see, anything else in here? Nope. So with that 200,000, I'm really kind of thinking about buying a new harvester. I'd really like to see one on the sale, just because, you know, we'd be able to get a really big harvester for about half the money. But so be it. We will continue this way. If we gotta buy one, we gotta buy one. But at this point, we might as well wait till next year, because we've got, what, one field left? And it's one of the smaller areas of field, so might as well wait. So with waiting, I'm gonna squeeze. I'm not gonna squeeze in. It caught me just right. Alright, so like I was saying, we're gonna go ahead and possibly buy another field or something. Yeah, I'm thinking about this field right here across from us. Buy this is 160, and then we'll be able to start doing some cows and stuff. So we can maybe possibly put some cows down here by the sheep, down there. And, yeah. So that'll get us through till next year when we have to harvest again. The thing I thought of, yeah, here we go. So let's do this here. Let's borrow those items. Yep, let's get this going here. We also have probably some cement items we need to get taken over to the temple, so we'll make our rounds with that as well as we get our cultivation job here going. There we go. Alright, let's take this guy on over to the field. Get him started. Look at all those lovely sunflowers. Ooh, that's, yeah, too close. Okay, should be good to go. We'll pull up a little bit further just to make sure he has enough room to turn around. I don't know why you couldn't have just went ahead and did all that, but whatever. It'll go faster once you get the rest of it done. Then we'll probably finish it up, because doing the headlands are going to take forever. Alright, well, rice is going, that's going. Yeah. Back to this. Alright, well, I won't be able to stack this very nicely with this machine, but I guess we can give it a shot. Alright, there we are. Back up to the temple. Let's see this go up. Oh, I shook it too much. Oh, I missed one. Alright. Obviously they're not wanting the cement bricks. I don't know if they're ever going to want them or not. So that's kind of interesting itself. Yeah, so let's go... There we go. Just a little parking block here. Okay. And that. There we go. Alright, so we're up to $344,000 from the 155. So, yeah, almost $200,000 worth of items delivered. And what are we working on here? Plank long wood beams. Well, they've got plenty of both. It's probably short on wood beams, though. So, yeah, we still need a lot of them. Probably should just move over to just doing wood beams at this point. Alright, and you know what? Thinking about it, did I leave some wood beams up there at the very top in our first little mill, wood mill? I think I probably did. Oh well, that's for selling next time. But let's go ahead and change over the sawmill. Alright. Processing along, good deal. Let's go over here. Let's change the big sawmill here, and we're just gonna do wood beams. All right, 32,000 liters of wood. So it's got a while before we need to touch that up again. All right, let's head back home. All right, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna park the truck up over here. It needs to be recharged. Doesn't need to be, but you know what? We'll do it anyway. Yep, there you go. Charging. Good deal. Home. It's a lot to sell there. Not ready for that one yet. Alright. Rice field is complete pretty much, except for that one piece, so good enough. There we go. Emptied out. And done with the rice harvest for this year. Right, let me get this guy parked and then think about what we're doing with the rice. Are we going to sell it or go ahead and try to make some rice flour out of it? Hello. $2,800. Not a whole lot. So let's dump it down here. This is going to something. And to our factory here. Canning factory. Yep, they're both going. So, good deal. Rice flour be going along just as strong. Contract, how we doing? Almost halfway, looks like. Yep, 52%. Alright. Well, I think that's about it for there. So, we'll have to go down there and check on the cultivation job. Nope. Need to probably feed some animals. We'll check the cultivation job first. Animals. Yeah, not too bad. Oh yeah, bad. Alright. Let's go ahead, we'll take a trailer, park it back over there on the other side. We'll grab our little grass trailer and go ahead and feed the animals. Probably run some water through as well. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got. Nothing in there. Really could use a new combine, but that could wait till next year, at least till March, April. Well, probably June, July for the actually harvesting time. So we could go ahead and like sell this guy, and that'll force us to get something. As far as our land goes, we've got all this now. Really pushing over towards more land this way. Eventually buying this. But yeah, so a cow farm right here. And buy this field. 162. Yeah, also we've got... are we free and clear? Yeah. No loan whatsoever. Cow barn, what I want to get started with would be 250. So then we'd only have 100,000 left over. Yeah. Plus all the other things. Cows and straw. Which we have straw. And grass and then silage. Silage would be something we have to make up. Not too big a deal. Or could just do the dairy. So what's the dairy cost us? Factories, yeah. 150? There we go. 210. Okay. So 210 for the basic. And that would pretty much take all that. And then we could set up a large goat factory to produce milk. So at least our goat milk would be going to something. Besides that little one there. It's so full up. Alright. Finally got a plan. We're going to go ahead and go with the dairy. And we'll put up a new goat barn as well. Probably down there on our land over there behind the house. But I want to put, I think, the dairy right here. Let's see. Do I want to do that or do I want to mess with this? Got plenty of room for it. So, okay. Yeah. Do I? Gosh. See, another chicken barn over there. Dairy here. Can't really put any kind of barn here for holding any equipment. And that's really what we need to do. So that's kind of what I'm thinking we're going to do this field right here. This field's going to be just taken over with different stuff. Barn, probably goat pen, and a dairy. Yeah, so we'll leave this up here a little bit out of the way. There we go. Now, let's go here. Alright, let's do about 45 here. Ta-da! Alright. Now you're gonna need some food, and we also need to go ahead and decorate a little bit more. Construction. Yep. So, let's see. Landscape that. Yep. There we go. Good. You guys are loud. Okay, and we'll start making some goat milk here. And we'll go ahead and get the grass over here. Feed them. And it's probably time to start mowing. Because we got some more animals to be feeding. I'll at least fill up the trailer here. We didn't do what we got and then go do that. And as you can see in our contract, we're at 97%, so that person's almost done with the cultivation job. There we go. And we'll have a place to park our trailer. Fed. Alright, let's go fill this trailer up again. I'll get the animals fed. So with all that done, we're down to $12,000. We also need to move over our goat milk to the dairy and get that working, so we can get some actually goat milk products sold in October, which is just a few months away. Where are you, mower? You are back in here. Yeah, I thought it would be easy to do that. Oh. Alright, we'll just go back around this way then. But before we get going here, let's go ahead and get the goat milk working. 98%. John Deere 7R. Doing good. There we go, contract finished. Collect 19,000. There we go. Look at that. Already up ahead. Ooh, looks terrible now. Goodness. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, can we grab two of these at once? That'd be nice. Easy does it. Yeah. Alright, let's go put these into the dairy. Right here. It's pretty slick. Right close. Okay. I'll go ahead and throw the other one in here because it's going to process a lot faster than this little guy over here. Alright, well, I don't know why the recording software is in fits today. So, oh goodness. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and we can just park it right here next to it. We still got room. Alright, and we can get it configured here. Yep, there's a dairy. Let's see. We want goat milk, goat cheese. There we go. Running. Alright. Well, I think that's it for today. Hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate it very much. We'll catch you next time here on Hutan Pantai.